Hello students, in this video we are going to talk about adverbs. In the last video you studied verbs and transitive verbs. Now in this video we'll talk about adverbs. Already you have studied this, particularly in your 6th class you studied adverbs and position of adverbs in a sentence, like adverb order. 6th class you studied that chapter. In that chapter you studied 3 types of adverbs mainly, but in this video you are going to study all the types. There are almost 9 types of adverbs, but mainly 3 are used throughout most of the sentences. Means only 3 adverbs or 3 to 4 adverbs are mostly in common use. Now, what is an adverb? An adverb is a word which gives more information about verb. Means it gives information about action. But at this sometimes it gives an information about adjective also, or it gives an information about an adverb also. Look at this example. I performed well in the competition yesterday. Now the underlined words well, it is manner, in the competition it is place, and yesterday time. These 3 adverbs you studied in 6th class: manner, place, time. I performed how? Well. Where? In the competition. When? Yesterday. So these were the common 3 types that you studied, and you also studied the order. First will come manner, adverb of manner, then place, then time, if all adverbs are there. Or if only one is there, I performed well. Subject, verb, adverb. I performed in the competition, then only place. Or I performed yesterday, only time. That is also possible. But if all the 3 come in a sentence, then this is the order: first manner, then place, then time. So generally adverbs answer the question when, where, how, and why. When means when an action takes place, or where an action takes place, how an action takes place, or how an action happens, or why an action happens. So based on these there are 9 types. First is adverb of time. Already you studied this. It shows when an action happens. For example, he came now, or he has come now. So it shows time of action. He came before time of action. He is coming today. When? Today. He left yesterday. When? Yesterday. Second type is adverb of place. It shows where an action happens. For example, he went there. Where? There. He came in. Where did he come? In. He went out. Where did he go? Out. He came inside. He went outside. So like this, these adverbs answer the question where an action happens. Now third important type is adverb of manner. It answers the question how, means how an action happens or takes place. For example, he dances well. How does he dance? Well. He runs fast. How does he run? Fast. He studies hard. How does he study? Hard. He runs slowly. How does he run? Slowly. Like this, it answers the question how an action happens. Next type is adverb of degree. Now, degree means level. These adverbs show to what level an action happens. For example, suppose I filled the bottle partly or almost. So it shows how much an action happens. It doesn't show how many times, or it doesn't show how, it shows how much, to what level an action happens. So these adverbs are called therefore adverbs of degree. No, very, he loves me very much. The Work is almost done. Almost means suppose 70%, 80%. The class is partly cleaned. How much cleaned? Partly cleaned. The water bottle is somewhat empty. How much empty? Somewhat empty. So it shows level of action. To what level is action completed? Next is adverb of number or frequency. Now there is a great difference between frequency and degree. Degree shows level, it doesn't show number, but adverb of number or frequency show how many times an action happens. No. For example, how many times did you visit the school? You can say I visited the school twice. How many times? Twice. When do you, or how many times do you go to gym? You can say always. I always go to gym. So it shows how many times an action happens. Next type is adverb of affirmation or negation. It is also called as denial. Whenever you answer questions with yes or no, those words yes or no are called adverbs of affirmation or denial. Means you confirm the action or you deny the action using these words. For example, if suppose teacher asks you, have you completed the homework? You will come up with the answer, say yes. Means it is confirmation or affirmation of the action getting completed. So whether action will complete or happen or not. If you say no, it is denial of action. If suppose some teacher asks you, will you do this or will you complete your work? You can say yes, certainly. Certainly means definitely. So affirmation. Will you commit the crime again or will you do the mistake again? You can't say certainly or yes. Your answer will be either no or not at all. Means denial. No, not at all. So in this way, for answering questions, these adverbs are used. Therefore they are called affirmation or denial or negation. Seventh type is interrogative adverbs. Most of the times you see when, where, why, how long, how much used to ask questions. Not what, which, who, whom. You already studied about them in interrogative pronouns and adjectives because they are pronouns or adjectives, but remaining WH words are adverbs because they qualify action. For example, when did he come? So it is used for action, coming. Where did he go? Why did he come? How does he do the work? So all these words qualify or give more information about action. Therefore, and as they are used in the beginning to ask questions, they are called interrogative adverbs. Next type is adverbs of reason. Words like so, therefore, hence are called reason because they give reason or they simply answer the question why. For example, I was late, therefore the teacher punished me. Why did the teacher punish? Therefore, because I was late. So this is used in between the two sentences to give reason. Similarly, hence or so. Last type is relative adverbs. Only three words are relative adverbs. Those are where, why, and when. See, there is difference between interrogative adverbs and relative adverbs. Interrogative adverbs are used in the beginning for asking questions, but relative adverbs are not used to ask questions. Same WH words, but they are used to join two parts, where, why, when. Look at these sentences. I remember the place, I met him there. So there means the place. So you can join these two sentences. As it is talking about place, you can use where. I remember the place, after that where, and remaining part I met him. I remember the day, I met him on that day. I remember the day as it shows time, when I met him. So as they join two parts and they give or relate previous noun, they give more information about the previous noun. Here see place, Where is giving more information about place. Here when is giving the more information about the day. So these are nouns, and therefore they are called relative adverbs because they relate the previous nouns. So thank you so much. Complete the homework.